kind of speechless so far. So one thing I will say before we get started is that on the 911 call, everybody was saying like, oh, she maybe, well, not everybody, but some people was perceiving the situation as, everybody reacts differently, when they're hit with a situation like this. And I feel like that is true. However, as I watch the body cam footage, it's just pulling me back over to the side of this is a weird reaction. So, as we said in the reading, there was, again, including the young lady that they interviewed as she was leaving. She said that she was there to visit quick. So that also gives more confirmation to me saying that there was more than just the people we already assumed was there or the people we heard in the background on the video or whatnot. Um, I just have so many questions. So, we'll talk more about it as we go through and everything as I remember and we ask questions. So let's go ahead. I just jumped in here, y'all. I needed to get off that video because I will be there for another 3 hours looking at it. And I wanted to get some of this out before I finished. So I just jumped into it. Give me a second. So since we're already bringing up that young lady, we're going to go ahead and ask questions about her first. And I do want to say that based on a timeline, her vehicle wasn't there yet until a little bit later in the video, although they were showing that first. I think that's what my current belief is that, her vehicle wasn't there until later. The police was already there, but she somehow was able to get on the scene or something. I don't know. But so why was that young lady there? I believe she said her name was Kiara Browning. So why was Kiara Browning there? At the scene where rich homie Quan passed away, why was she there at his house? Why was Kiara? Everything is alleged. Make sure we still got Mike. Okay. Why was Kiara there? Why was Kiara there? Why was Kiara Browning there? Allegedly, it is showing me that she does know what happened. So it's showing me she has some type of knowledge. She's showing up as the hermit. That's what came out first, and then we have the Four Cups. So, it is given, and we're going to clarify to be sure. But look what we ended on. Rich homie Quan. We even have the Ten of Swords, and we have the house there. So a lot of speculation in some of the comments that I've seen on the videos of the footage is saying that it's possible that she just didn't want to talk to the police, didn't want to say too much in terms of just, I don't even know what to call it right now, but the consensus of most people don't really want to talk to the police for multiple reasons, right? So that's possible. But so far, I'm getting that it's beyond that she does have some type of knowledge. Now, if this one didn't appear and we didn't start off with this one, then I would say, well, maybe that's the reason. But so let's just jump into it. We're going to use this deck, one of the OG decks. Tell me more about why Kiara was there. Why the hermit? Okay, so, I didn't even see that. So under the hermit, this could be sneaky information. This is also having knowledge, it's this relationship, which could be quick, meeting up with a friend or whomever. But again, the high priestess is here. So it's showing that, she knows more than what she's saying, but she's just not willing to say it. Okay. Why the Page of Swords? Yeah. Again, that energy of I'm not talking to the police. So Swords is about communication. So it's this Eight of Wands. So this person allegedly has some awareness of some type of plan or some type of party as well that was going down, even if it's just, a group of small people shooting the shit. But yeah, that's under the Hangman. And then it is given this exchange energy, give and take. Here with the victory, seed sown. Why the Ace of Swords, which is usually clarity and truth. So under there, she knows about the incident or the conflict. Page of Swords. Again, she's not telling. She's not being honest here. Allegedly. Why the Four Cups? I'm getting, Pentacles is money and Nine of Swords. So maybe also she didn't want to, maybe she has some money on her. Maybe that was the exchange here. I don't know, but it's giving stress as well. Like, I don't want to talk to you because this is a stressful situation. I know things. I'm just trying to get out of here, basically. And then why we have the Five of Swords twice? See, I feel like she left. She was there earlier or maybe left and came back. So I'm going to ask that. Under the Five of Swords, that's Six of Cups and the Star. So, Six of Cups is usually about memories, past cycles. And then I always give it the connotation of also like somebody coming back or something back. I don't know. But, because usually that's about exes coming back or whatever in just general tarot. But I feel like she left and came back. But we'll ask deeper about that in a moment. Okay. So what does Kiara know about what happened to Rich Homie Quan, if anything? So, oh yeah. So, did we really answer the first question? We did have a lot of swords in there. So obviously somebody could have called her. Again, that Two of Cups, meeting up with somebody, or there with somebody. And she said in the video that she came after. That was stated that she came after the incident. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if an incident like that took place, I'm not going to go in the house and sit down and hang out or whatever. And she couldn't remember what time she arrived. And if she had just gotten there, was only there for like 10, 15, 30 minutes, then it wouldn't be really an issue. Again, it can come with that part of not wanting to talk to the police, but I'm not going to be all that confused about what time I got there if I'm not involved. I'm like, I just got here 30 minutes ago ish, or I just got here 15. Like, but I'm not going to want to like go in and hang out and chill if an incident like that just occurred. You know what I mean? She also stated that she was there to see her friend, right? So say she just popped up and that's going on. I'm not going to want to stay there. And if I'm the friend she came to see, I'm not asking for company, or we're not, I don't know. She said she didn't know how many people was there. She said she was in his room. So that would kind of line up. If I'm going straight to your room, I might not necessarily know who all in the house or whatever. But like, I would assume that you have to walk past this person through the living room and go up the stairs. Like, I didn't see the stairs in the living room in the same picture or video. Um, could be because I had an officer was standing. So I don't know if that staircase in the living room was in the same room or not. But I don't want to ramble too much. I did want to kind of give a little commentation in between this time, just to kind of tie in some of the other parts of the readings that we did. So if this is your first time coming upon this video, there are a handful of other videos on Rich Homie Quan. And there are some videos, one or two maybe on YouTube that is not on TikTok. So go over there and check it out if you're interested. All right. So what does Kiara allegedly know about what happened to Rich Homie Quan? What does Kiara allegedly know about what happened to Rich Homie Quan? And we did say it was another female there in our past reading. What does Kiara allegedly know about what happened to Rich Homie Quan? Okay. We're just going to jump in and start clarifying. I want to use... Don't tell me I don't have it over here. Oh, here it is. I think I'm going to actually pause it and clarify. Okay, so on some level or another, I am seeing her know about, allegedly, the plot and or what was put in, what he took. All right. So it's showing me this betrayal, and under there it's showing me, this work energy. Again, this could be hit energy, death card here. That's, again, it's under betrayal. Under that drink, again, the hermit, secret energy here. And again, this is somebody laid out. This is somebody, they're laid out. Interesting. This person has a knife, though. They're holding on to a knife. I don't know. That just stuck out to me. So, but yeah, let's see. So I also kind of feel like there, again, something needed to get out of the house. I don't know if this was more of whatever took Rich Homie out, but again, it's here with that Four of Wands here. Like something needed to get out the house. So now we're asking, why was Kiara there to see Quick? Why was Kiara there to see Quick? To take him away? Let's see what else. Why was Kiara there to see Quick? Anything else? Ace of Cups and the Lovers. That was the Four of Pentacles. Okay, to get him out of rough water, to take him away. Let's clarify. Guess we'll use this deck. I'll pause it. So to me, it's looking like to help cover up in some ways. We also, again, have Hermit with, again, what I feel like is what, took Quan out. And I feel like he called her earlier. So I don't know if it was a missed call or something, but I feel like it was earlier. So like 4 or 5 in the morning ish energy. I feel like it's I can't say AM, still will be AM, but I feel like it was way earlier in the morning before the sun came up. So I want to know, was Kiara there before Rich Homie Quan passed away? Was Kiara at Rich Homie Quan's house before he passed away? Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. Was she there before Rich Homie Quan passed away? Now, if I was just to go off the first card, Page of Wands, I would say yes. I got some I got fast and slow energy. I got contradictions here. Let's pause it. I'll be right back. So it doubled down on yes. for the first energy for sure. The Page of Wands is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like that would be yes. And then we ended with the King of Swords and the King of Wands. I can't remember who we were using to represent the King of Wands. I believe he's been a part of the story. Why the Queen of Swords? I still feel like there was some type of conflict. Whether Rich Homie Quan had any visible, obvious marks on him or not, maybe it wasn't that deep. It could have, again, just been a verbal argument, but I'm still seeing some type of conflict. And again, I keep getting this energy like, whether that just be what it is or speculation within that moment in that space with Rich and whoever else was there is like this kind of cheating energy, or maybe it's just, I don't know. Why the Knight of Wands? Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It could be, again, drug related. It could be showing drug energy. But again, it's showing me maybe even a love triangle. I don't know. Why Temperance? Yeah. I do feel like she possibly could have been there before Rich had passed away, maybe left and came back. I know what else we can ask. I'll be right back. But before we move on, like I said, I still feel like they were waiting around for him to pass away. I feel like they were watching him go through the motions of the effects of the poison. Like, we even ended here. Again, at Five of Pentacles, that lack energy, again, him drinking, hanging out, doing whatever he's doing. And then I heard on a part of, we're going to ask about that too, may not be in this part, but the father said on the video cam that he has spoke to one of the other baby mamas, and she said she was talking to Quan until 1, 2 in the morning, and he told her that he was drinking lean after he had just popped the pill. I don't know. I can't remember if he specified what type of pill or she specified, but that's what was said also. So we'll ask about that at some point. Because again, I still said that he passed. I guess if they announced it on the 5th, I feel like it was the 4th that he passed. So I don't know, y'all. However that runs into the timeline, or yeah. So I'll be right back. So let's ask, what was Kiara doing when, at the time that Rich Homie Quan passed away, whether she was there or not? I just kind of want to get an idea of what she was doing. What was Kiara doing when Rich Homie Quan was passing away? Again, everything is alleged. What was Kiara Browning doing when Rich Homie Quan passed away? What was Kiara doing when Rich Homie Quan passed away? Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So the King of Pentacles has been a character as well. I don't know that we gave him a real life character to be associated with. But again, that Five of Swords, y'all, to me, it's about competition. She could have been creeping and sneaking with Quick. I don't know. But so far on the surface, it's showing competition. It's showing, it's asking a question of, what are my motives? What am I doing this for? Is it ego? Is it honor, or whatever? It's also a very sneaky, petty energy. Then we got the money man here, or something to do with finances, possibly. And then again, knowing something, balancing justice, or, some people, again, that karmic type of feeling here. Tell me more. What was she doing while Rich Homie Quan was passing away? Now, this don't have necessarily it don't have to have something to do with Rich Homie Quan. This could have just been something she's doing elsewhere. But the last two that came out was the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. So again, this could be sneaking and creeping. Maybe Five of Pentacles here though. So injustice, again, that karmic type energy. And that's rich homie quan. Justice, balance, lack. So again, that could be associated with the death card. Then we have rich homie quan. What's behind him? The pill. Allegedly. To me, again, that has been representing the pill energy. If it came out of my other deck, it would be food for me because that particular deck has. Anyway, but let's go ahead and clarify. I'll be right back. Okay, so far under that Five of Swords energy, it is efforts, a struggle, or just, putting in effort to keep something covered up. The Moon and the Seven of Wands here to keep something in the dark or the shadows. Under that King of Pentacles, he is back here clarifying himself with the Judgment and Temperance. So this could be, again, containing some things or cleaning up things. This also, again, makes me feel like keeping an eye on, and maybe this King of Pentacles also is representing rich homie quan, because he would be the, obvious choice of the money man on some level. Okay. Even if he's not the only money man here, but yeah. Why the High Priestess? The Devil. So again, something about drugs, her having some type of knowledge about drugs or to hide something about drugs. So that may just be what it is. Okay, Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Again, she could have been there. They could have been hanging out, celebrating, partying. Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. And here again with the Devil. Why the Ace of Wands? The Emperor, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Again, I feel like moving things around, going back and forth. And why the Hermit? Why the Hermit? That's a lot. I don't know if we're going to take them all. Ending with the Tower. Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands. Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. So again, it's giving, hiding things, taking, picking up quick. I do feel like, I'm not 100%, but I do feel like she could have possibly been there earlier and then came back. So I guess we could just ask that flat out. Okay, so in the timeline of rich homie quan's passing, did Kiara leave and come back at any point? During the timeline. One flip right out, the World. Let's see what else we get. During this timeline of rich homie quan's passing, did Kiara leave and come back? Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if this young woman is familiar with rich homie quan's baby mama or what. Because she showed up there too, but again, like I said, they could all have been hanging out, drinking, doing whatever, or whatever. But let's see what else come out. So I could be wrong. Maybe she didn't leave and come back. Maybe she literally was just coming there to get quick and maybe move some things around. Okay. Five of Cups, Three of Cups. Let's just jump in and clarify. I'll be right back. Okay, so far I feel like it is giving me a yes, but again, I could be wrong. Now, something that stuck out to me, the Eight of Pentacles, I keep trying to figure out like what that is. Again, we know that could represent work or school, and then I also thought about doing something over and over again when I said she left and came back. So, and that was clarified with the Two of Pentacles, again, that back and forth, and then the Ace of Swords would be my confirmation of possibly, yeah, maybe she was, leaving and going back. But I could be picking up on somebody else's energy. Now, yeah, okay, so tell me about this here. I keep getting that feeling of like maybe on some level this is taking longer than they expected or they wanted it to. So I don't know if that is with moving whatever or him expiring. And then why the Three of Cups? Because the Five of Cups is here again with that Knight of Pentacles, that slow energy, and the World card. And then all of it, now it's a party. We was just sad, but now we're celebrating. Like what? Why the Three of Cups? Five of Wands. Again, this could be saying that, they were hanging out, everything was cool, and then all of a sudden there was conflict, so I don't know. Wheel of Fortune and Five of Pentacles. And then we had a Four Wands in the Tower. So again, it could just, it could be either or both. It took a long time to get whatever they were trying to get out of there, or it was taking a long time for him to pass away, or I don't know. I can't quite absolutely pin that feeling down. So I think that we can move on now and start talking about the baby mom. Let's ask, what was she thinking and feeling, her true, honest thoughts and feelings while she was being interviewed by the police on the body cam? Because they were kind of interviewing everybody together-ish, and they were just like kind of walking around the house, everybody. So it was Quick, Dre, I believe, and the baby mama on the cam, other than the young lady they caught leaving. And they were just kind of walking around, At one point, one of the men were going up the stairs, and one of the other guys was standing next to police, and the one that was going up the stairs was looking like he was going to go take a shower. That's his demeanor, that's his energy. It's like, I'm going. It was just that type of vibe. But it was really no emotion there. And again, people react differently. But me personally, if somebody I cared about you're trying to talk to me and ask me questions, that's your job, understandable. But if the person I care about is right there on the couch and they're actively, like real life paramedics, EMS, police, real life, right there actively trying to save his life and he's not responding, no way. I personally could just be so, I don't know. I don't want to judge off of just appearances, and I try to keep my emotions out of it, but I can't help to think like I wouldn't be good at all. Like, so what was Rich Homie Quan BM's honest thoughts and feelings while she was being questioned by the police officer in the house? Amber, what was Amber's thoughts and feelings as she was being interviewed by the police? The Three of Swords wanted to pop out, but it went back in. Five of Pentacles, so she was feeling lack, she was feeling lost. With the Ace of Swords. Okay, so y'all see the Three of Swords wanted to come out, but it popped back in. I think this was Amber from the other readings. And then we have the Moon and the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So, it's showing like hiding some things. So the only two cards that came out was Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Let's go ahead and clarify that. I guess I'll pause it, be back. So to me, it's coming up like sticking to the story. So under that Five of Pentacles, it is the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So, with that grounded energy, with that decision making, I just feel like it's sticking to the story here. Under the Ace of Swords is the Eight of Wands, which came in reverse. Eight of Wands also is communication. It's like, I'm not going to, speak the full truth here. I know some things, but I'm not going to say it. The Four of Cups, High Priestess. So I'm going to clarify it one more time. Show me Amber's thoughts and feelings while she was being interviewed. Because yes, like not giving a whole lot of much of anything, but focus on this. This is the story. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Again, not kind of wanting it to be over, obviously. Wait for important information. So maybe they were kind of feeding, like they took advantage of that they were kind of, because, yeah, I don't remember, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so like I said, they were kind of being interviewed in the same space, and one person would say something, and then they was like, oh no, because I woo, like, so they were kind of feeding off what each other were saying, kind of making some parts up as they go along, and or just trying to listen just in case somebody misspoke or what. I don't know, you guys, but wanting this to be over. Wait for important information, and then we have see your seeds grow. I think we asked this question previously. I can't remember what I said. And choose your path. So again, it's like focusing on the story. So it was the not so much truth, and then there was the truth, or the made up story and the truth, if you will. And let me focus here. Because I noticed something, I could be just tripping, but when they were on the porch or they were outside, the BM and the police, she was like kind of crying, I guess. But every time she was answering a question or listening for the question that the police was answering, it would just kind of stop, you know, and then it'll go back into it. So it's like, and then it's like, I don't know. But maybe I'm tripping. We'll be right back. Right now, I can't think of anything else to ask about the BM right now. So I think we're gonna move on since we know more names now. Quick. All right. I think I'm going to ask a kind of a broad question. So maybe we'll get a little bit more. What should we know about Quick when it comes to the unaliving of, I would say the passing of Rich Homie Quan? What should we know when it comes to Quick, when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? Allegedly. Okay. Ooh, y'all. I was not expecting that to be so blatant. Deception, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, this equal give and take, this breadcrumb. So this could be him not being, please be on, him not being completely honest about something, and maybe this also saying that he have a hand, allegedly, where we end, not, you see, the moon, and communication, not speaking the full truth or hiding something. See what else comes out. What else should we know about Quick when it comes to clear as day, allegedly. Like sometimes, usually we have to pull things out or clarify, but this is just, tell me more. What else should we know when it comes to Quick, when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? Okay. The last one that came out is the Queen of Swords, and then Five of Swords. Again, that petty ass energy. We got both of the sneaky energies, like win it by any cost, win by any means. This is it by itself sometimes, but to put that with it, that victory card, wow. I know people were thinking that the brother and the BM had a thing going, but were we assuming that because we didn't know who was on the video or what? But it's showing that energy here as well. So I don't know if we got the mixed up who she could have been creeping with allegedly, but it don't have to mean that at all. It could just say that, he just a underhanded person. But let's clarify. So Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Also could just be saying he may know what other people had to do with it. But so anyway, Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords? Justice. Knight of Pentacles, the long fucking game, and the Empress. So he also allegedly was working with these people to bring judgment on Quan for whatever their reasons is, allegedly. But I'm gonna clarify the rest, save some space. Again, it's showing me awareness about this pill and drugs here. Ace of Pentacles with the Devil. Knight of Wands is here as well. But yeah, maybe even Quick felt betrayed by Quan on some level, or again, it's just speaking of his towards Quan. Yeah, again, I feel like this has something to do with also, again, maybe YSL or some type of association Yeah, I wonder if him and Quan had words about something as well, maybe some work or something. But be back. Where was Quick allegedly when Quan was passing away? Where was Quick allegedly when Quan was passing away? Where was Quick when Quan was passing away? Wherever he was at or whatever he was experiencing, he was really enjoying himself. So I don't know if he was with a woman or what. We do have the Two of Cups again, but this could be saying again, it's some type of partnership going on him here, even if it's not romantic, right? But so, y'all, we got the Fool, which is like la 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 la, new beginnings or whatever. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I mean, that's passion, that's love, that's excitement in general. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, seeing my seeds grow. That also just felt just like seeing my dreams are happening right in front of my face, or it's whatever, so close I can taste it. But then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So that just kind of takes a turn. So let's go ahead and clarify. Again, it's showing me things being moved from the house. It's showing me this young lady. There's passion and energy there. And then again, under the Fool, that first card is the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Again, like I said, that it's so close I can taste it. It's like meditating on something you really want or just like daydreaming about it. It's kind of that vibes. Then again, I see this card here. So again, I feel like things were being taken by the Seven of Pentacles. The Hangman. So this plan allegedly, or seeing my seeds grow with this energy of, having somebody tied up in a tough position, or, Four Swords. See, again, I feel like that's Quan on the couch, just out of it. Right of Five of Pentacles, the Devil. Y'all, this is somebody like, I'm seeing my plan work out, my end goal, I can taste it. Just got to make sure that it goes full through. It's not, this, we got to make sure this is not a false start, a false alarm. We got to make sure it's seen to the end. Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? Seven of Pentacles again. See it to the end. Anything else for that Knight of Cups? Can I get one more for the Knight of Cups? And it is the Page of Cups. Again, it's like a dream. It's like my sweet dreams. Okay, I'm going to end it with that one. I'm going to clarify that again here. One more time. Tell me more about what Quick was doing. And like, again, when you look at the Seven of Pentacles, and it's next to this Five of Pentacles, somebody not feeling good, laying down on the couch, Four Swords, and somebody just standing over them looking at them like this. Like, that's the vibe that I get. I could be off on that. I could be perceiving it off, whatever. But that's how I feel like. So tell me more about what Quick was doing while Rich Homie Quan was passing away. Embrace the energy of peace. Follow the voice of your soul. Come on, stop slipping and sliding. Can we get one or two more? One or two more. We got see from a higher perspective. One more. One more. We got two more. Retreat and recharge and move beyond ancestral patterns. Again, I feel like all in all, it's like I can see my bigger picture. I know what I'm doing while I'm doing this. I'm so close. That's how it feels to me. And wait for important information. And the final one is set your sights higher. The waiting for important information, again, I feel is tied to that waiting and to make sure that it's good is done before we call the police or whatever. That's how I feel, allegedly. What do we need to know when it comes to Dre? What we need to know about Dre when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? What do we need to know about Dre when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? What we need to know about Dre? The Chariot. Seven of Cups, King of Cups. So I think we said that the brother was the King of Cups, or maybe it was the other way around. What we need to know about Dre? What we need to know about, I again feel like I'm picking up on moving stuff in and out. So everybody had a hand in allegedly moving stuff in and out. We do have again half truths, half lies. Snake energy. What's back here? The Queen of Wands and the Sun. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know why that Eight of Swords is there, but let's see. So it is indicating that if he is allegedly a part of what happened. Okay, why the Seven of Cups? I see them panicking. Trying to figure out what to do. Again, I feel like somebody found out again, like somebody was messing around. Yeah, basically it's just showing me that he had a hand in it. So everybody seems to have like similar energy when it comes to, but Quick's energy was like the most like boom, 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 boom. Like, let's just ask about the BM real quick. Then I think we're going to end this and then we'll do a part 2 maybe in a day or two or whatever, because I got so many other readings to do. So let's get to this one. Anything we need to know about Amber when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? His BM. Anything we need to know about Amber? Four of Wands, Three of Wands. Anything we need to know about Amber when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? We got the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords wanted to be in reverse. So again, this could be indicating that things weren't that great in their relationship. Anything we need to know about Amber when it comes to the passing of Rich Homie Quan? Okay, let's jump into it. Clarify. So y'all, again, I feel like he was not the only one that was messing around. And again, it's just saying like they watched me. I feel like they watched and waited, I should say. I feel like they waited. Why the Nine of Swords? Again, I feel the pill or the drug or whatever more connected to her than anybody else, but I could be wrong. They could just all be equally, in that situation. Ace of Swords here is Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. One more for that. What's that? Six of Swords. It's just like everybody's out for self and everybody felt like he would be allegedly